Yo, yo. So before we start today's episode, I want to let y'all know that on Sunday, April the 18th, 2021, go check out Pop-Up Shop on Commerce. It is a kid-friendly pop-up. You're going to have a variety of vendors, including crafts, foods, self-care products, and sweets. It will be from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. And once again, it is located at 22224 East Commerce Street. The goal is to create an opportunity for small businesses to expand their audience while giving people the ability to shop and engage in person. Also, if you have a small business and if you are interested in being a vendor at this event, message them on Facebook at Pop Up on Commerce. Now let's get to the show. Hit it, Jack. Alrighty. We have a special guest with us today. Very, very talented young lady. Someone from Sam Houston that has changed the culture a little bit. You know, just setting the blueprint basically from what I feel. Setting the blueprint for a lot of younger girls out after her should be trying to at least follow her steps in some kind of form or fashion on the academic side. No, that's the most important thing that we try to teach our kids these days is, academics first, everything else will fall in line. And I don't know about you, but I feel like this is the blueprint right here. Like,
yeah. It's crazy because I was after you sending me all the information. I was like, dang, somebody I want my daughter to be like, to look up to.
Yeah, like everything fell in place for her.
Yeah.
So ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome Levolea Wallace to the Extraordinary Gentleman Podcast.
Thank y'all. Thank you.
All right, so first off, how you doing?
I'm good. How are y'all?
Fine.
Good.
That's good.
First thing that a lot of people are going to ask is, who is Levolea Wallace?
I'm just basically a young woman that was born in Houston, moved down to San Antonio when I was about 8 years old, and I'm just trying to get my mind, my career set up, like have a good future for myself. Basically, that's all I'm trying to be.
Right.
That's the woman that got my life set. Give me a little nice house. Pay some bills. That's all I'm trying to be. I ain't nobody special.
Even just saying that's in high school, I wouldn't even say nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Like, that's crazy because when we was in high school, we wasn't thinking so far down the line.
I was thinking about a car. I was thinking about a slab. That's what I was thinking about.
So born in Houston, did all of your family move here?
Yes, sir. Basically, my dad was born in Gary. My mom was born here, but I was born in Houston. All my siblings were born in Houston, and we all moved down here, except one of my sisters, because she was already living in Houston. She already had her career and stuff. She's grown.
Oh, okay.
And I have another sister in California. So
You said at 8?
yes,
Was it a big difference coming here? Did you hate it at first?
I did. See,
You
that's
did?
the thing. I did hate it because Houston was just like,
Fast.
this is my, yes, it was
Yeah.
fast, it was big. I was like, I'm from Houston. I do
Yeah.
not want to go to San Antonio. What is a San Antonio? But yeah,
That's what they always say because Houston people got that pride, man. They love being from Houston.
We do. That's
I was like,
what,
dang.
Yeah.
And then San Antonio gets shitted on all the time. Like, I want to go to you can't go from Houston to San Antonio. Most people go to San Antonio to Houston.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because my sister be like, no, you were born in San Antonio. She always try to do that. And I always get upset because I'm like, no, I'm a Houstonian.
Houstonian.
That's what's up. So when did y'all move to San Antonio?
I guess when I was 8, I don't know what year that was. That would be like my 3rd grade year.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
That's what's up. I'm gonna skip around a little bit on the questions. Let's start with the basics though. What does the scholarship mean? First of all, tell us what scholarship you received and, what does it mean to you?
The scholarship I received, the Trinity Tower Scholarship. So before I already had a Merchanton Scholarship, I believe it was like $120K altogether. So that was already like my most money from all my colleges. I was like, either way, I was still gonna go to Trinity because it was my most money. But then they said I was eligible for the Trinity Tower Scholarship, and I was like, okay, because it was a full ride. So I was like, I guess I'll try. And so I had did it, and surprisingly, I got it. I was like, hold on, I got it. But yeah, it's just a full ride scholarship basically, and they pay for all my tuition, my fees, and for me, it's money, basically. I know I wasn't gonna be able to pay no college. I wasn't gonna be able to pay out of pocket. I don't come from no background like that. So either way, I was gonna have to give me a full ride. I was gonna have to give me a stack on scholarships, no matter what college I went to. So the fact that they gave me this, like, here's a full ride right here, that was a blessing. I was like, oh, I'm gonna take that. So when I got it, I was like, thank you, Lord. Like, I just thought I was gonna compete. I never even thought I was gonna get accepted to that school. Like, believe it or not, I never even thought that, because I never even thought about that school.
Sure.
I never even knew that school was here. Like, I've been to ACC 50,000 times playing basketball games, volleyball games, and I never knew that school was right there. I only glanced at it. You don't pay attention.
Think it's just a building over there.
Yeah,
because it's not like no sign or nothing. It's just
it's one like down there, and I remember, like, sometimes I would just look at it and be like, oh, it's a school, but I never realized, like, Trinity University is in San Antonio. When my college hub advisor was telling me, I was thinking it was like in a different state. I never realized it was in San Antonio.
San Antonio.
Yeah, so
it's crazy because when I was in high school, I thought I was going to play football. So I was like, let me look at Trinity. It's here. They got a football team.
See that price?
See that price? Like, oh no, fuck that. They ain't got no grades or the money for that.
See that price? So that's freaking like crazy. Like a blessing fell in her lap, basically.
Yeah. No, she earned it. She
Yeah,
earned it,
I mean, like with her not knowing nothing about that school, it was just like, we're gonna give you this.
And to be the first one from SISD to receive that, right?
yes, sir.
Man, that's dope.
I never heard about the scholarship.
That's dope.
When we was going to school, I'm pretty sure other people had received it, but like I say, we ain't thinking about that. We didn't care about that.
Yeah, it wasn't even on my
Like
mind.
this generation of kids, you have like quite a few kids that want that type of stuff. Do you know as far as where you the only one that applied for it?
For that scholarship?
Yeah.
I think so. I know there's another girl who got accepted to Trinity as well, but I don't know if
She got the scholarship?
Yeah, and I don't even know if she competed for it, because they, like, in my acceptance letter, they kind of gave it to me, like in the email and stuff. It's not just something you can, like, search up,
Oh.
Yeah, it's like an invitation type thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
for you to know about, baby.
Yeah.
We send this to you.
Exactly, yeah. So, damn, that's crazy.
That's dope, man.
So, was there other schools that you did consider?
I did, because mainly my main thing in the beginning of high school and in general was, like, I was trying to go to school for volleyball. And so I was just like, I wanted to get out of Texas, period. I was like, I do not want to be here. Like, I want to travel. I love traveling.
Yeah.
So I was like, I want to get out of here. I do not want to be here and stuff. But then when I started, like, applying to colleges, it's really hard. Like, it's really hard. And I was like, what I'm talking about, I want to get out of Texas. It's already hard to apply to schools in Texas, let alone apply out of Texas. And then it's more money out of Texas. So I was just like, I need to be more realistic. Like, it made me sad thinking I need to be more realistic. But I was like, I need to be more realistic. I still got family here. It's probably better for me anyways. This might be God's plan for me. Mm-hmm. So I applied to UTSA. I got some money there too. I applied to PV. I don't know about the money there. I applied to U of H. I got some money there.
I was going to ask you, do you apply for any Houston schools? You want to go back home?
Yeah, I did. I was like, my sister went to U of H too, so I've been there plenty of times. So I was like, ooh, University of Houston, I'm a alumni, you feel me? But Trinity was like, school I never thought of. It was my plan, I guess. So I'm just like, I guess I'm going to go to Trinity. So, yeah. So it was UTSA, PV, U of H. I didn't apply to many schools,
right. I think that's something people, like kids, need to start looking into, like, everybody want to go out of state.
I was just going to touch on that.
Can you afford the out of state?
When
college?
you see that out of state tuition price,
I need you to talk to my daughter because she thinks she going to LSU, but I'm like, I ain't got no money.
When you see that out of state tuition, bro, it's crazy, and you getting charged for tuition and out of state room and board as well, right?
Yeah.
So, like, bro, that's rags.
Right.
And then after the fact that, like, I got to Trinity and stuff, and, like, now I'm securely going there, all these other schools trying to email me about volleyball. And I'm just like, where were y'all earlier? But,
Trinity they have a volleyball team, right?
Yeah, they do.
Are you going to play?
I'm going to try to walk on, because in regards to COVID, a lot of stuff for, like, recruiting seasons and teams in general, a lot of seniors come back as seniors and stuff.
They get that extra year.
Yeah. So it kind of messed up, like, recruiting seasons and, like, smaller recruiting, like, classes and stuff. So if they do walk-ons, which I don't even know if they're going to do it my freshman year, then I'm going to do it for sure. But if not, I'm going to do it next year.
Next year. That's good. Go up for it. Volleyball, your passion. That's your one sport.
Yes,
you got to.
I'm in me a spot. If they do walk-ons, I'm taking somebody's spot.
For sure.
I like that confidence. That's what's up.
We gonna have to come check you out too. Yeah, so we gonna follow up on you on that. I hope you get it.
Thank you.
So you did say you consider other schools, and you basically told us why University of Trinity already. So as a black female student, what are you most proud of?
You say like in the question, the answer is in there. Black female.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
for me, it's just like I'm a minority in general. Like I'm a female, I'm a black female. Like, and for me, it's not that I'm just a minority, but it's also that there's younger girls like y'all been saying that I want to do better than me. Like this ain't nothing special. Like to me, this ain't nothing special. I want you to do something greater than me. I'm going to college. Like I worked for this. I want that money. You make sure that you know you finna get that scholarship. Don't be questioning like me, thinking, "Oh, I don't even think they're gonna accept me." Know that they're gonna accept you.
Yeah.
Like I want stuff like that.
That confidence. Right?
Yeah. So
Damn.
I want to go back to that COVID thing. You feel like COVID kind of messed up your high school years?
I know COVID messed up my
know,
high school
yeah.
years, but I didn't let it consume it. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So like for me and for a lot of my friends and my peers, I know that their high school years kind of suck, and I feel bad for them and myself as well. But I'm just like, a lot of times I've heard stories from my friends saying, "Oh my gosh, I've been doing like bad in this class or whatever because of COVID." Like last year when we had to go straight to online, we didn't have the choice to go to school. A lot of my friends were struggling online.
fell
I
off.
was struggling online because
Yeah.
I do way better in person learning.
Me too.
You know, every student's different. So I was just like, man, I feel so bad for my friend right now and stuff like that and all of that type of stuff. So in regards to sports too, it really messed that up because volleyball my main sport, but it's the first sport.
Oh yeah.
So we only had one round. Like we didn't have 2 rounds. Basketball
Yeah.
we had 2 rounds and all that type of stuff. So you know, it was like, but I didn't let it really affect me that much. We don't get no prom. So I'm just
Oh, so y'all not having a prom?
Nah, we not having a prom. Yeah. And I know some schools are, and when some of my friends told me, "Oh, I'm going to prom," she sent me her little dress. I was like, don't send me that.
Dang.
I'm like, this is so unfair. Like, yeah.
Oh, see, I thought y'all was still having a prom this year.
I thought they was too.
Nah, we not. I think we go see me and the salutatorian, like the rank 2. We was talking with the principal. We had our little meeting or whatever, and so we talked about her about like suggestions, what we think we should do, and like although we're not having a prom, she still wants us to do senior activities. So we might like have a dance and stuff like that, and a dance with a theme, like a party type thing.
Yeah.
So different stuff like that. But yeah, we're not having like the main prom, you know. So
And that's memories that you live with forever. Like,
exactly.
You can't take that stuff
you
away.
can't take it away.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Your senior year, did you feel like you had senioritis?
Okay, now I'm gonna be honest. I think that I did have senioritis. I think that I still be getting it sometimes, you know, because it's the end of the year. Like I feel like I'm secure and stuff. But I feel like everybody gonna get it. Just don't let it. It depends on if you let it consume you or if you don't. I didn't let it consume me. I wasn't finna just stop doing my work and stop applying to scholarships and just slag and be like, either way, I'm passing my class. I'm not. No, I wasn't gonna do that. I know that I was like, bruh, I'm going to college. You know, I got the acceptance, I got the scholarship, but I was like, I still need to be passed. I still need to work because when you go to college, you can't have senioritis, period. You can't have freshmanitis. You can't have none of this. You have to keep working because that's money given to you. So I was just like,
Where do you get that mindset from? Because most people, I damn sure ain't think like that when I was in high school.
That's what I'm. That's
Like,
crazy,
did that
man.
come from your family or is it just you? Period.
no, definitely not just me. It's nah. I don't take none of that. That's my family for
That's
real.
your family, yeah.
I'm a chair. They my little legs.
Yeah.
You know, they my backside. They all of that. This is from my environment. I don't take responsibility for none of this that I got. I just take that from the people around me and my experiences, my environment. So yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. Just have that mindset because I'm telling you,
Kids
I
don't.
know. Well, I know kids now that just they ain't even thinking like they thinking like I ain't got to go to school. I ain't got to do no work. It's gonna be easy. But for you to be thinking like I need to be on top of this because I know what's next. That's dope though.
Because most kids these days, bro, they don't care about the grades. In a sense, all they worried about is what's gonna happen tomorrow. They ain't thinking about affecting them further down the line.
But like she say though, it comes from her family.
Yeah.
Like I guess pushing her or whatever. Because a lot of kids don't have nobody pushing them.
Yeah, that's
so
true,
they just
too.
don't know or just don't care.
That's true.
And like, or you can just be like me and not even think about it. You like,
Yeah.
what's next? Like you say.
So what do you see yourself in the next 10 years?
In the next 10 years, that kind of come from who I am, like who's Levolea Wallace, that little question. Because in the next 10 years, I see myself like graduated college, probably further in my education too, because I feel like I like more education. A strong mind's a powerful mind. So more money, like more education, more money, right? And so I see myself being able to hold my own bills down, but being able to help my family with bills. If my niece asks me for something, I can buy it without even having to worry about the price. You know,
Yeah.
I want to be there in my next 10 years. I see myself there. So but I pray for myself there as well.
What's your major?
Undecided.
Understand?
Yeah, a lot of people be like, you undecided? I'm undecided because it's hard to say what you want to do for the rest of your life. Like, you can't just pick that.
Because they say you don't get it till like your second year of college anyway. You don't really know
and
what
then
you
it
want to major in.
changes.
And then it
be doing
changes.
that.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I don't know.
It's funny because I remember when I was talking to, I forgot the lady, Miss Saldivar or whatever, when we was at Sound.
Miss Saldivar?
Yeah,
She
used to
got
be-
faster?
she used to ask me, what you want to major in? I'm like, I don't know, just put, what's on
Yeah.
there? Let me see the list. What am I supposed to major in? I don't know.
Yeah.
There's been no question like that.
That's crazy. But this, like you say, it's a good thing to be undecided because you just basically taking all your basics and stuff your first 2 years anyway.
Yeah, you want to enjoy it. Ain't no rush. You can figure out what you want to do.
Yeah.
And luckily that school is liberal arts school, so that's good for like people that's like undecided.
Yeah.
What they want to do. So.
What we got next?
Did you grow up on the east side? Are you from the east side? I mean, what middle school did you go to?
Yeah, I was on the east side, Davis.
Davis? Okay. Yeah.
That's how I first heard about her.
At Davis?
Yeah, my wife used to come home and be like, I got this kid, like she don't even belong.
She's special.
Yeah, and I'd be like, who? And I remember her used to always say her name, but I mean, I didn't know her because I didn't know none of her kids.
Right.
And then that's when I was like, I seen the article come out from SAISD, and she's like, that's her. Remember I used to tell you? I was like, oh shit, like that's crazy. What we got? So who has given you the best advice since you started high school?
Questions like these, you ain't never gonna get one name, okay? So I got a handful of people, right? And if I told you everybody, we're gonna be here forever. But I would definitely say like Coach Woods, y'all know Coach Woods, Coach Kino, Chauncey. So them two together, that's a duo that every time you hear Coach Kino, a story with her, it's gonna be Chauncey, Coach Kino. So them two together always, definitely my parents always. And my siblings, basically. They always tell me like, Coach Woods, she always tries, not just me, but all of my teammates, she tells us that when you get to college, it's going to be hard, but y'all going to be able to do it and stuff like that. And Chauncey just like, y'all think basketball is important? It's not important. Like, this is just the boundaries of, are you going to be able to feed your kids? Are you going to be able to hold your family down? And every time he said that in the huddle, I was just like, yeah. And they're like, are you going to be able to be a good wife and all of that? I'm just like, yeah, you got to think of the future. And my dad, he was just always the person like, I remember one time, I was upset. I'm sorry, I'm talking.
Nah, go ahead.
I remember one time I was just upset because, like, I forgot what it was. I was upset about, like, I did horrible in a basketball game, right? I think I dropped no points. I was mad.
Had a bad night.
I had a horrible night. I dropped no points, and I was just like, I was in a mindset I ain't never been in. I was depressed. I was just like, bro, I can't believe I just did horrible. I let my team down for real. And so I came home, and I was in the car. I don't like to cry for nobody, right? My dad probably seen me cry the most out of a lot of people. So I was in the car and like I was just having some little tears just on the window, like, man, like, pouting.
Yeah.
And he was just like, what you upset for? And I'm just like, I dropped 0 points there. Like, I made us lose. Like, I wasn't there. I'm a captain. I didn't hold it down. And he was like, well, what you gonna do about it to change it? I was just like, he was like, you gonna be sad or you gonna be mad and try to change it? And I was just like, I'm gonna try to change it. Okay, then stop crying. Like, be mad and make it not happen again.
Yeah.
That type of mindset. And I was just like, yeah, he right. And my mama just like the lady that's just like, don't stress,
Yeah.
She just like, you gonna do it. You gonna be fine. You got it. Like, don't be stressing over nothing. You've done so much. Like, I trust you. I believe in you. You gonna make it. You've done more than me already.
Yeah.
So a lot of the stuff that they said in general just like sets me up. Like, I need to think about this. I need to think about this. Let me not stress over this. Let me not get upset. Do I want to change this or do I want the same outcome type thing?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
A lot of the stuff they tell you though, do you see it coming full circle now?
Yeah, for sure. And a lot of times I feel like I tell my peers and stuff the same things, but like differently. I can't say it like
You can
how
break
they
it down
can say
to
exactly.
to your peers' language.
That's dope.
And it's good that to Chauncey and what you call him, Coach? What's his name?
Chauncey.
Chauncey and then Miss Woods, Coach Woods.
Yeah.
Because they experienced that, so they're not telling you nothing crazy.
Yeah.
So
They
they know what they're talking about.
That's why it's tight that those younger coaches are there still because they know what we went through. Well, we were all part of the same group almost, but it's just crazy that they took on that lead to help try to change some lives. You can't change all of them, but some you can.
or just impact it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't change your life, but you could be a big impact on it.
What was the highlight of your senior year?
I think I had a decent amount. So probably my first one was the fact that in volleyball season, because y'all know the past 4 years, because I've been on varsity since my freshman year for volleyball.
Big time.
So a lot of those years were just losing seasons. We rarely won. Probably had one winning game, 2 games we won. That made it to playoffs. And so this year we started off as a winning season, and I was just like, hold on, we 2-0 right now. It was such a big deal that like. The man that talks to you, like, as a senior that's been there since from a while, when he was, like, writing down the stuff, he was just asking me, like, y'all 2-0 right now. That hasn't happened in, like, some years or whatever. Like, y'all starting off winning streak. And I was just like, I know. And that was, like, a highlight of my season. And we was such a younger team, too. My freshman year was a lot of older girls. You know, that year, it was a lot of good girls on that team. And I thought we was going to play off on that team. So I was just like, dang, all these young girls, we starting out 2-0 and stuff. We didn't finish strong and stuff. But it was way better than all my previous years. You know what I'm saying? So that was a highlight in general. What else was a highlight? A highlight going to playoffs for basketball. We didn't make it far, but we went to playoffs. Like, we tend to always go to playoffs, but making it to playoffs in my senior year felt really good. I felt like I had like
a hand in that.
Yeah, hand in it. I felt really good about it. And remaining rank 1, basically, like finishing valedictorian. I was like, I never thought that I was gonna make it to rank 1. I came to school thinking I was just gonna keep straight A's. I wasn't really worried about ranks. I don't really like a ranking system. I'm just like, wow, we gotta compare each other.
Yeah.
But like, I was just like, I finished the valedictorian. I was like, hold on, me. So I was like,
congratulations.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations on that. Like, I think when we was doing the ranking, we didn't really care about it. As long as we was walking that stage.
Yeah.
Bro, I didn't know.
But that's the thing too. We didn't know nothing about that. Like, we knew.
I mean, I knew you had like your class.
Yeah.
But I didn't know. Like,
but it's crazy because
how did you get ranked? Who
they
put you up
started taking your grades and stuff from your freshman year to your very last senior year, and like our freshman year, bro, like.
Yeah, you got to start from the jump. If
yes.
you did that, your freshman, you're going to have to pull up a lot. If you're trying to get, like, move your rank up. And then in regards to, like, different type of classes, you got to have, like, AP classes give you extra points, right? So, them type of things. Because I remember one time, I was stressing in, like, my AP psychology class. And I really wanted to leave it because I didn't really like the teacher. The teacher was very bad. So I seen a lot of kids leaving. Like, after the second day, I was like, dang, I want to leave too. But AP. If I would have left, I wouldn't have been in the AP class, and I feel like that would kind of knock you rank. You know, you got people that's persevering through all these AP classes that they probably don't like, and I'm like, damn, I'm just have to stick with it. I feel like I taught myself in that class, and I passed the test, so I was like, that's some college credit for me.
Yeah. Do you feel like Sam is preparing you for college though?
Overall, in general, yes. Yeah. Like, you know, I feel like everybody has bad teachers or bad moments, and no matter what high school you go to. I don't care if you say you're the top high school in United States.
It's going to be somebody in there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So with me, I don't like hearing like negativity, like, oh, you go to Sam? Oh, yeah, I go to Sam.
You said with pride.
Yeah.
See, that's what I love, because I'm a Sam Houston guy. I got too much pride about Sam Houston, because everybody, we get that stigma everywhere you go. You go to Sam. Like, I used to like walking in with my Letterman and shit on.
Me too. I like going there.
Yeah, like, so I want you to, when I walk in the building in any school, anywhere, I want you to know I'm with the Sam Houston. I had pride, I painted my car orange, like I had too much pride. So you know what I'm saying, Sam just get that bad stigma, but I'm like, it's all on the person. Like, if you want to go be successful in life, it's on you. It's not because of Sam let you down or nothing.
Because you could go to like Justin or whatever.
Yeah.
You could end up not doing something with your life, or you can go to Sam and end up being the president. It don't really matter.
It don't matter. It's all on you.
Same with colleges.
Yep.
Man,
I like that pride.
I do.
I'm happy you said that.
I mean, you're gonna have a whole bunch of pride going to Trinity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good though. What obstacles did you face this year besides the COVID? Do you feel like anything else, kind of got in your roadblock?
Probably just sometimes in regards to like personal life. You know, everybody got stuff going on personally. I'm not really gonna speak on it, but in regards to personal life, sometimes in school in general kind of would stress you out. Like, I know a lot of people, I don't really like to speak on it, but a lot of people would be like, well, you rank well, what you tripping for and all that. But as that, you have a lot of pinpoints that you got to meet. Like, you got a lot of standards you got to meet. I'm just another teenager that's trying to make it too. Like, well, I got to go to this school. Or why I gotta compete in that? Like, if I don't want to do it, I ain't gotta do it. Just because I'm this rank, or if I was this rank, I wouldn't want to do it still. So it's just like I've had anxiety in school. Like, I've been stressed out in school. You know, I've been to I never thought that I would go to the counselor's office like in the movies and actually talk to my counselor. But my counselor, Miss Turner, I love Miss Turner. Shout out Miss Turner. But like when I feel something, I know I can talk to her. And I know she not, obviously she can't tell nobody, but I know she wouldn't anyway. And she always knows when to say. She knows when I need to just breathe and just let me cry on the table. I mean, one time I had a horrible moment in regards to volleyball because it was in regards to Trinity because of COVID and stuff, and they were just like, oh, we're not doing like the recruiting and stuff. And so my dad already knew I was sitting in the car and stuff. He saw me crying. He gave me his little pep talk. So I tried, I told you I don't like to cry. I tried to wipe up my tears. I started walking into school, and I actually genuinely could not hold my tears in. And so I was just like, bro, I am not finna cry in front of nobody. I'm not finna cry in school. So I tried to walk, and I was just walking, and then I just broke down, like, in the hallway. And it was like, I was like, why am I crying? In my mind, but I could not stop crying. And I was just bawling. And so I was walking. I didn't know where to go. I think I was finna go to Coach Wood's office. So I started walking to the gym. But passing there, you have the counselor's office. So the lady, the front desk lady that, like, writes papers in, tells you and stuff, she saw me. She was like, young lady, you okay? I'm just like, no. Like, I said no, And so she was just like, just come in here. And so I went and talked to Miss Turner. She let me cry for about, like, 10 minutes just on the table. I was just crying and just crying. And after that, I just talked to her. I talked to her all out about it, and I felt better because I was just like, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
I can't believe I just cried about that.
But what I like about that though, it shows that you holding yourself to a high standard.
Yeah.
You care about your craft. You care about everything basically. And it's a lot of kids nowadays. They need to be doing that. That's dope though.
And it probably felt good just to get that off. Get that off
did.
your chest.
I'm somebody that kind of like just holds stuff in.
Yeah.
And like in regards to like not crying, I'm gonna just hold it in and not be sad and stuff. And when it falls and crumbles, it crumbles.
It crumbles because it's gonna crumble if you keep holding it in.
Exactly.
It's gonna fall.
That's
so,
an unhealthy thing about me.
Yeah.
Like, need to not do that.
Yeah, that's something I would say. Just get it off your chest.
Yeah.
Cause that's me. I got like if I feel a certain kind of way about something, I gotta
speak on it.
Even about a person. If I feel a certain way about a person, I gotta get it off my chest.
Yeah.
Cause holding in too much, I'm not the guy you want pissed off at.
Yeah.
Let's see. So who is your hero, and or if you even have a hero?
Okay, I got heroes. I'm sorry, I got multiple people, but like always the same people. It's mainly my family, my two parents, and then my 4 siblings. That's my heroes, my top 2 heroes. Countdown period. Coach Woods, Chauncey, y'all my heroes. Like, y'all actually my heroes for real. So it's just like how I told y'all that they give me advice in the certain lessons that they've taught me. In regards to Trinity, my essay that I feel like kind of pushed me to get into that school, the essay was about my family. Like, first paragraph was about my mother, second was about my father, and the last paragraph was literally about my siblings. That's all it was. Like,
Family's everything.
Yeah, it was literally my family.
That's good though. Like they say, family raises you, and when you go out there and you get older, you gotta keep those same morals and beliefs.
Yep.
So, so this far, do you feel like you achieved all of your goals?
I feel like I'll never truly achieve all of my goals. No matter how old I get, I feel like I'm gonna have a new goal every day. So like, I'm never going to achieve all my goals, but as I achieve one, it feels amazing. So being able to get into college, that's a goal, and it feels great. Being able to get that money, it felt like it really felt like physically a burden was lifted off my shoulders. I was like, I ain't got to pay for college. Like, it felt good. Different, like, small goals and stuff, they seem so big when they're accomplished. So, but I'm going to get a new one every day, so I'm never going to achieve all my goals.
Yeah. In life, period. All throughout life, you just got to make new goals.
Yep.
Like, you feel like you just reached a plateau and you just stuck. Just make a new goal and push to it, and that'll give you something to live for.
Yep.
Well, you answered the second part of that. So as you continue this new journey, what are you most looking forward to at the University of Trinity?
So at school, I'm just looking forward to like meeting new people, but connecting with new people, because I always felt as if it was gonna be hard for me to do that. My siblings say that I'm really outgoing, I can make friends easy, But sometimes I feel like I'm an introvert and I can't make friends easy. Like, so I'm just like, hopefully I can find people I genuinely connect with. You know, I have like friends on me that's my sisters and stuff, and I have connections with that's never gonna break, and I want that in college, but not with a lot of people. You can't have no big friend group. I like to have I like to have friends and stuff, but I like to have friends. Family right here. So I want that. My goals in college for sure, you know, play volleyball. I want to do that and figure out what I genuinely want to major in. I want to see how I do in regards to homework and stuff. I want to see if I'm able to stay on track in college.
If you're gonna be strict on yourself or not.
Yeah, exactly. I want to see if I'm genuine to myself, if I'm strict to myself, and I want to see if I'm able to uphold this scholarship, because you know it got you got to stay above the 3.0
requirements. That's what I was
exactly.
That's what I was gonna ask you, but I didn't want to go into too much of asking about it. Like, I know I'm pretty sure they require you to have a certain GPA and all this and that. But you said, you know, as far as your let's see, what we at first? Black.
We can get to my question. This is my number one question. Who is your favorite teacher, coach, whatever?
I don't really have a favorite. Like, I don't have one favorite. Like, you already know I love Miss Richardson, because she gonna try to kill me if I
you don't gotta say that, because you don't gotta
no,
say that.
I genuinely do. Like, she just reminds me of, like, she could be like, she reminds me of my auntie if I was at school, and that's the same with Miss Turner. She reminds me of like an auntie. And Coach Keno, Coach Woods, my apologies. She reminds me of like my auntie. Like, they all big female role models. I have a lot of I think female role models. That's probably why. So like, I already named 3, but I have a lot of people that I love.
A lot of them.
Yeah, and I have a lot of teachers that Miss Bonds was she was a great algebra teacher for me in middle school. Miss Richardson knows her. She was a great algebra teacher. And I feel like as people, we probably didn't connect that well as people or whatever, but that ain't gonna take away from the fact that she was probably one of the best teachers I had. Like, I already felt like I was good in math, but she really helped me in math. Man, she was an amazing teacher, and I feel like nobody can take that away from her. Even if a lot of my friends was like, "Oh, I don't like this one and all this,"
and a lot of times they probably was under the perception that they didn't like her because she was giving them a lot of work and how she probably, you know, taught or whatever. But you know, I know a student, my nephew, you know, he got put into her class, and because of how she taught, you know, and he told me that she ended up, you know, teaching him a lot of stuff, even though he didn't like the fact that she was giving out work and stuff. But, you know,
you can't take away from the fact that somebody actually good at their job.
Yeah.
Yep.
So a lot of times when my friends be like, "Oh, I don't like this teacher" or whatever, I'm like, but you can't lie. She a good science teacher. Like, you may not like them, but if they gonna teach you something good, you can't take away the fact that teachers are important. Great teachers are important, and bad teachers are memorable too. So I appreciate a good teacher.
Dang, that's crazy you said that, because teachers are important. But sometimes, like, if it was a teacher I didn't like, I would raise hell.
You was one of them kids.
Yeah, I was one of them kids. I raise hell in their class, and I make them not like me. So
to kick you out or get you moved out?
It'll get to the point where just don't come to class. Just don't come today. And because like, well, shit,
I already see what's in store.
Yeah, that's better for me.
I already see what's in store.
So for you to I would say not like her, but to understand that
to respect her,
to
basically.
respect her.
Yeah,
that's, man, your mind is on right. Cause
Yeah.
I did not have this mentality. I'm telling you, as a kid.
That's crazy. Like, I know, like, my nephew, he's had some bad teachers, and it will be because he don't like the way they teach.
Not relatable or something?
Not relatable. But at the end, he always would say, "Oh yeah, it was cool. You know, I ended up learning from him."
Yeah.
And like, I used to tell him when I was in school, man, I had plenty of teachers I didn't like. Yeah. But I would do the work. You know, they got that red pen. They in control of my fate.
Don't give them a reason to fail you.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. I want to say, I think that's what we got left.
That's pretty much, yeah. You got anything you want to say?
Anything else you want to say? Anything you want to touch on? You know,
are y'all having a graduation?
Yeah, we are, and it's actually, they might be more excited because instead of 2 people, we can have 6 people, which is pretty good.
Oh yeah, so I was just asking Tamika about that, and
it's gonna be at
Alamo Stadium,
I
right?
think so, but I don't really know yet. It probably is gonna be again, but I'm cool with that. I'm walking across the stage, so
Yeah, because at first it was 2 people. You said.
yeah, it was only.
How
two.
is that possible though, bro?
Exactly.
I
You
mean,
would think 2 parents, but
It's ways around it. I went to the
Yeah.
graduation last year. It was supposed to be 2 people, but it was
I'm pretty sure not everybody gonna have 6 people they're gonna invite. So
yeah.
it's
It's way yeah.
So what, they gonna issue tickets to y'all?
I think that's what they did last year. They gave out tickets. You can get you a ticket.
Yeah.
It's gonna be some extra tickets floating around come graduation time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So besides volleyball and basketball, did you run track?
No, I didn't run track in high school year. That's probably the only sport I didn't do high school. I did softball and I didn't do soccer. In middle school I had to do soccer, but I didn't do soccer in my high school years.
Why you ain't run track?
I just didn't want to.
Didn't want to? You fast?
I was the manager.
Uh,
I'm probably not fast now, like, compared to people that actually been training and stuff. but yeah,
You consider yourself more of a long distance
no.
sprint?
I hate long distance. I hate conditioning.
Oh.
So I'm just like, I cannot do long distance. Sprinting, you can catch me. They wanted me to jump really bad, obviously, but I was like, no.
Well, like the high jump?
Just jumping in general,
Oh.
because I got a little vertical. So, but I was like, I don't know.
Oh yeah, volleyball players gotta have that vertical.
Yeah, especially because I'm not tall. So that's one thing about volleyball that I really liked. Is like height's a big factor, right? So I'm just like, I like 10 people up considering the fact that I'm not tall. So if I find some girl that's 6 foot, I'm like, baby, catch me on the net because you gonna see me.
You'll see this vertical.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Anything else
You got your speech together?
No,
for the
that's
graduation?
that's a good point right there. That's one thing I did not want to do. I do not want to talk in front of all the people.
Why not?
I don't know. I just think I can't do something like that.
Oh no, you very well. I can tell you very well spoken.
Yeah,
I
you-
think you'll do good.
Thank y'all, but I don't know. It was just something about like.
Did you go to the
like,
graduation last year?
I did. No,
We can leave it at that. Then. You ain't gotta dig into it.
no, everybody keeps saying it. It's like, don't pull the face, don't do this, or don't say nothing about her. I'm just like, I don't know if y'all know, but we got 2 different principals. We got 2 different people. We had a totally different experience, and my experience, beautiful. I love my principal.
Right.
Miss Dixon is an amazing woman. See her on campus every day. I love that lady. If anything, she just gonna hear about how great she is the whole time. She wanna talk about that. But I just don't know what to talk about. For me, it's just like I don't really want to talk about myself. I want to talk about experiences in general with everybody and connect with everybody. But I don't really know what to write about.
But just go into it, like you say, your family.
That's your journey.
That's
Your family. That's everything. From listening to you, because we never have a conversation before, but listening to you, I can tell your family is very important in your life. Yeah. And the way you speak about them, I think just go with that. That'd be my little advice to you.
To start off?
Yeah, just start off, because that's going to break the ice. You throw a little funny joke in there.
Yeah,
I
I was thinking about that in the car. I was like, what joke should I throw in?
Yeah, just throw in something funny, and you got it, man. I know you go kill it.
From us skipping class and going to go get something to eat,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
Don't give up too much, gang. Just throw it. Some of your parents don't need to know about, but just throw in a little funny joke or something.
All right.
Oh, that's what I was going to ask you. So before COVID happened, did y'all have a senior trip planned?
I don't think so. Because in regards to like our senior sponsor and stuff, because now Coach Woods is our senior sponsor. And she be on her stuff. Like, she already on her stuff. She called me talking about who is on the council and all of this. I'm just like, dang, you just got the job. Like, but no, I don't think we did, because we never fundraised or nothing like that. So I was like, I don't know how we would be able to do it. Nobody ever talked to us about it.
Yeah.
Did y'all have a senior trip in high school, Ben?
Yeah, they got They got
they
got kicked out of Disney World. Yeah, I think they probably messed it up for a lot of people.
I think me and my friends though, we like planning just like
Going
a senior
somewhere?
trip. Yeah. And my other friends too, in regards to like, cause my mainly friends are just females and stuff. My other friends in regards to like males and stuff, they went to just go to Six Flags, which I was cool with, because at the end of the day we could just hang out somewhere to just do something where all of us go, and then me and my friends we can still have our senior trip,
Yeah.
But I want to do something with my full class. It don't matter where we go. So
Yeah, Six Flags would be dope. Because everybody can't afford to go everywhere.
Yeah.
So just somewhere,
Exactly.
and then it's within the city. You can catch the bus to Six Flags.
Yep.
'Cause that was me in high school. I was on that
Yep.
bus like tough. So
Yep.
I ain't had that much pride. I get on that bus and go
Yep.
anywhere. So, Six Flags would be dope just for y'all to get together and just have that moment. And
last moment too.
Yeah.
I mean,
Last
besides
moments.
graduation party or something like that.
Yeah.
Anything else, Kat?
No, man, this was dope, man. I'm glad we could sit down and talk to her. Fool.
I just
But Benny been talking about you for a while, so I was like, I don't know, man. You know? But now that I'm sitting listening to you, I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed.
I told you. Tamika told me, she's like, oh yeah, that'll be a good one. She's like, what made you come up with that? I said, because this is a black girl, black female on the east side that goes to Sam Houston, which gets a lot of criticism, and they just have a student here, and they just did some little small article with,
Yeah.
it deserves more.
That's big.
It deserves more. It deserves to be more big than that, man. I want to thank you first of all for taking the time out, out of your busy day.
Nah, I want to thank y'all. I appreciate y'all because y'all enhanced my voice basically. So.
Yeah, we that's what I told my co-host, that I want to do this for everybody. I want to give everybody a voice to speak. Even if some people might be scared to speak, we'll speak for you. Tell us what you want.
That's dope though, cause like I say, coming from Sam Houston, I got that pride, man. Anything come out of Sam Houston, I love it. Especially something dope like this. Like this is
paid for, bro. Money.
I'm not even talking about the scholarship. I'm just talking about period,
but it's just
man.
period, yeah.
Just something out of Sam Houston. Anything good coming out of Sam Houston, I'm with it. I'm gonna support it. Like I say, you go make that volleyball team, and we go be up in there with banners and everything. I don't even know you, but I'm going. I'm be that.
Yeah.
I'm be the guy with the. I'm giving one of them face things. That's what I'm doing.
Oh,
Yeah, you gonna know when Z walk in the building.
Yeah,
baby.
that's the new stuff.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I'm just a prideful Sam Houston guy, man. I love everything about Sam Houston. I love that school. Like that school, to me, it helped me with life, and it got me through life, and it prepared me for life.
Life lessons.
Life lessons. Like
And it might, like she said earlier, it might not have taught you so much on the college side, to how to do this and study and this and that, but it prepared you for life.
yeah.
So it's helping you out some way.
Yeah.
What I was gonna ask you before we left was, will you be the first generation graduation in your family?
No.
No.
You said
Okay.
sister, what, you of age?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, yeah. My other siblings went like trade school and stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
But private school.
I know. I think I'm going to a private school.
That's something you can rub in their face. I went to a private school, man.
Yeah. Yeah, you getting that different education.
Yeah, this different money over here.
Yeah.
Now, congratulations with everything, man. I'm super proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, make sure we get some tickets to these games, because I know you're going to hop on that team.
You don't want to worry about tickets, man. I'm gonna be in there. I'm the guy that sneak through the back doors. And everything. You don't got to worry about me. I'm gonna get through there.
Nah, we want to thank you. We appreciate it. Hopefully, we'll get you back soon. I want to give you a couple air horns, a round of applause. And where the hell is my round of applause at? There you go. So, thank y'all for listening. Another episode, Extraordinary Gentleman Podcast. Make sure y'all listen, subscribe, and follow on all podcast platforms. And we are out.